to tell you my Christian background. Actually, I was raised in a Christian family. I was raised in a Greek Orthodox Christian family. I was going to the church every Sunday, but I never read the Bible in my language, even though the Bible was there all the time in my house. It was going like that up to the age of 18. But at the age of 18, I just met some people discussing about the Bible, just raising the issue of being born again or kind of that. And for the first time in my life, I asked myself if I'm a Christian or not. That moment, I started reading the Bible. And with this experience, I just finally found myself that I'm really changed and born again. There was a Christian wedding, and in the marriage ceremony, we were just entertaining our dinner, and suddenly some policemen and security men came to the tent. You know, normally in Eritrea, we used to have the tent for the wedding gathering. I started asking them, what happened? What was the problem? You know, there was no preaching at that time. There was no Christian music. Just it was only ceremonial things. So I was really wondering, and I started to ask them. Then they told me that they were just being told to bring us to prison. I was taken from this wedding ceremony to the prison, and I was thrown to a jail. And I have been jailed for more than 1 year. And finally, when I was released, the family has to make around 150,000 bail. And that is for an ordinary man, you know, just it's more than 5 years' salary. You know, normally in the prison, they used to beat us, they used to torture the Christians, and there are times, you know, they can tie you in a helicopter position, you know. Helicopter position, normally they just make you to lie down, or your face down, then they tie both of your legs with your hands upwards. And with that position, normally what they used to do is they just paint your face with water mixed with sugar, so that the flies can come and torture you sometimes. This kind of torture is really painful. Even some of them, at the end of the day, they become disabled because of this kind of torture. And it goes like, sometimes, look, it goes like 48 hours, even more than that. In prison, we don't have the Bible. Some people can help you hiddenly to get the Bible, but you have to read it in a secret way. If you find just reading the Bible, maybe they will be taken to a solitary place or to a very small cell that you can't just lie down. You have to stay standing the whole time. And sometimes if they find the Bible, they just burn it in front of you. You know, at times they just mix you up with other prisoners, and that's an opportunity to preach the gospel. You know, during this bad time for them, they are really ready to share them the gospel. They are very eager and hungry to just share with them the love of Christ. And I saw many souls accepting Jesus Christ. I was being tortured for being a Christian, but this is nothing compared to the price Christ has paid for us. Compared to this love, what I was experiencing is nothing. In my country, just as a Christian, going to the prison is not a strange thing. It's a daily threat. So it's not a question of if I am going to the jail or not, but when I am going. And when the day came, I was not surprised. I was ready for that. The very problem was with my family more than with what was happening to me, because they have to come to the prison twice a day in order to feed me. I wonder, you know, how my wife was just able to just provide me with such kind of care. I was not happy for the food, because I know that at what cost the food was coming. And in addition to that, I got a baby while I was in prison, but I was not able to just hold my baby, you know, so it was really terrible. When I was going through this experience of being in prison, I was always considering that God is on my side, and I was always praying so that He can give me favor in front of those who just torment me or those who take custody of me, and to ask God to forgive them. I don't have any bitterness towards them. I don't have any hatred towards these people. As to me, the hope for Eritrea is Jesus. As Eritrea is surrounded by these Muslim countries, this is an opportunity by itself, a big opportunity for Eritrea. I believe that so many people from this small nation will be missionaries to reach out these Arab nations surrounding us. Sometimes, you feel that you are totally neglected, totally forgotten, but I believe, the body of Christ is praying for Eritrea, for the freedom of faith, for the freedom of religion in our country. I want to say thank you for the Christian community all over the world.